Welcome back to the channel, Peapod Cove. We're back with another one. We're talking Kendrick Lamar and the top, what is it, Billboard Top 100s, Hot 100s has been released, and K Dot has 7 of the top 10 songs. The top five he actually has. One of only, I think, 4 artists have done that. Of course, Drake's done it. He's a stream king. Can't deny that, and a couple other artists. I can't remember who the others are. We're gonna touch up on that a little later. But since K Dot's albums comes out, it's got good reviews where it needs to get the good reviews. Even academics has fallen in love with it. We got a video coming up with him, but we just wanted to get in here and there we go. You think Drake gonna sue the Billboard Hot 100? Are you gonna try to sue them, Drake? Listen, this is impressive for a surprise album that just randomly dropped out of nowhere with no promotion, no. What about when they start pushing Squabble Up? Because they're gonna push that just the way they did, not like us. There's, I always said a lot of these songs got replayability. Pretty much all of them. Reincarnated, I don't think's even started catching steam yet. Um, Whacked out murals, that I didn't expect that one to be that high. I really didn't. For it to be at number 4 is amazing. TV off could easily well be a number 1 song. That mustard, he starts yelling. And if you look at I think number 11 is Dodger Blue, and then number 13 is Peekaboo. Number 14 is The Heart 6. He has all of his tracks in the top 30 on this album. And you still see some people say, "Oh, this is not a classic album." And listen, this album's going to do well. I think this is going to be one of his, like Drake Glazers say, numbers wise. Yeah, numbers wise, I think this is going to be one of his hottest albums. And Not Like Us is not on this. He could have easily well put Not Like Us on this. I heard he has it. Well, I don't say I heard, but I think he has the deluxe coming, the part 2. Did you see the reaction to the GNX? I got all the videos. A couple of them left to drop, but they all posted on the channel. But yeah, I want to just come on real quick and talk some K Dot because we all love Kendrick Lamar. He's outside. Um, you know, we still think he's got another album coming, a part 2. It's been nuggets so much over this album that there's no way you could listen to this album and say one is it's ass, because the numbers don't lie. All 12 tracks are in the top 30. 5 of them in the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 plus 5. God damn, K Dot said it. Didn't he say it? 5 plus 5 plus. He got 5 in the first week in the top 5. 7 in the top 10. And then if you want to get snippy, 10 in the top 14. 10 in the top 14. So I'm going to be the first to say congratulations to you, Doc. Don't put me in a scope like I'm Jock Dorsey, The Dot fans will understand that. But academics.
It appears that he.
Oh, hold up. I may have to move myself. Let me move myself to a different screen. Sorry, Ak. There you go. Let's give him the screen.
He's gonna join a really prestigious category because apparently his album is slated to be the prediction for the Hot 100.
So here we go, guys. This is a list of look at all the songs in the top top 30, top 27. Think about that. They're all in the top 27. Look at that. Gloria, number 27. GNX, number 24. The Heart, part 6, number 14. Peekaboo, 13. Dodger Blue, 12. This is huge. And then you look at the sales for the week, they figure out all the streaming things, whatever, but it's 329K first week. For people might say, "Oh, that's not a lot. It's K Dot." There's no promotion behind this. There's no no push. He just dropped this on a random Friday at 12 p.m., 12 o'clock in the evening, noon, as they call it in the islands or wherever you at. But listen, this is impressive, my boy. And I tell you what, I listened to this in the car today. Man, that GNX hit, that Peekaboo hit, that Dodger Blue hit, sweet. That Man in the Garden hit, that that Reincarnated, it's swag, just that Squabble Up, that Mustard. I mean, he's got a banger that's gonna go into next summer. It's gonna go past the Super Bowl, you know, and it's a deluxe, so he's got another one that's gonna drop, I think, before the Super Bowl. If you ask me, I really think so. But this is impressive. Let me know what's your favorite song off this album, and if you gonna sit here and tell me that this album's trash, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
100 is going to be all 5 of the top 5 will be his songs. So Squabble Up is expected to be number 1. TV Off is expected to be number 2. Luther, number 3 with SZA. Whacked Out Murals, the intro, 4, and then Hey Now. 5. Of course, the next popular song is Reincarnated. That's at number 8. So he's gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, might be 8, depending on we'll get the official reading of it or the official list tomorrow when Billboard puts it out at noon. But 1, 2.
That should tell you how close Dodger Blue was to coming into the top 10. You look at Dodger Blue, Peekaboo, and The Heart Part 6. All those songs are really close. And then watch when the labels start pushing these. Squabble Up's gonna get pushed, TV Off's gonna get pushed, Luther's gonna get pushed. And the thing about all these songs is that they're in different lanes. So they're all pushed by different audiences. You know, he's got the slow track, the Luther track. The people that's on Stumble Up ain't listening to the Luther, but the people on Luther is pushing the crap out of it. People like my mom and all these people, they hear that song for the first time. If this world was, and they just, and they melt. Dodger Blue, man, you the first, and you just, that's like a bop with a dance. The dance.
He joined a prestigious group by being one of, I think, 4 or 5.
I think Taylor Swift was one of the people. Taylor Swift, Drake, Kendrick. I can't remember. I think it says 4. So don't hold me on that one.
5 artists to ever occupy all top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100. Let me see. Billboard. I know it's him, Taylor Swift. I don't know if him, Taylor Swift, Drake. They've done it before. And by the way, Squabble Up is expected to be his third number 1 of 2024. I believe it's his
third number 1 of 2024, and he hasn't put an album out yet. Well, this surprise, Are we calling it an album? I'll call it an album because I don't think we're calling it mixtape anymore, right? This is a classic mixtape, right? I'll say I think the numbers are gonna go up in the second week. This being a surprise album, the fact that it surprised a lot of people didn't even know it come out. So that top five right there. Once it starts the replay value, it's gonna be sick. You think about it. And then Peekaboo is gonna pick up. That's a TikTok song that's gonna take off. Dodger Blues, a song I think that's gonna take off, man. That's that stepping song. That's that. Oh man, that's Ack is like
With all due respect, like it's not fair to even bring Kendrick up in like a streaming and data conversation. This is Spotify's most streamed artist in 2024. I think Drake dropped like 4 songs. He's number 3, 11.2 billion. Taylor Swift week, like Drake's like a pop star. You know what I'm saying? Also, his catalog is just streamed way more than Kendrick's, right? Billie Eilish and Kendrick is 23rd. You get what I'm saying? It's like Rihanna, who hasn't dropped.
you notice how damn, I'm not sure if y'all even heard that, but do y'all always notice how anytime Kendrick does something, academics always seem to find a way to try to discredit it. You know, Kendrick drops 300, whatever. He has to feel like he need to pull up the stats and pair them like it's still a competition. No matter what numbers Drake got, he lost the goddamn beef. There's no number you can put up there that's saying he didn't get his tail whipped and he's now tucking his tail to court. This gotta be one of the funniest things you've ever seen, right? Have you ever seen something like that where you lose a ranking battle and go tell the principal just because the kid snapped on you harder than you thought he was? He told you something about your mama. Ack is we know an Ack to be a glazer, but he seems like he's trying to come out of it a little bit.
It's not fair to even bring Kendrick up in like a streaming and data conversation. This is Spotify's most streamed artist in 2024. I think Drake dropped like 4 songs. He's number 3, 11.2 billion. Taylor Swift week, like Drake's like a pop star. You know what I'm saying? Also, his catalog is just streamed way more than Kendrick's, right? Billie Eilish and Kendrick is 23rd. You get what I'm saying? It's like Rihanna, who hasn't dropped a fucking song, is doing more than Kendrick. Like a good comparison, like with all due respect, and I hope the little K-bots don't get mad at this. Kendrick is on Future's level. If we're gonna really be honest about these streaming numbers. Now, granted, I do still think he's gonna have a bigger first week than anyone.
It's crazy because, like I said, he's always trying to compare him to somebody else. Even Future, like, look how much music Future puts out. Kendrick, they're the ones that say Kendrick don't drop a lot, but his numbers are pretty good for where he drops. He drops, I think, every 2 years. And there's for you one more time the hot Billboard Hot 100 coming out, and the Glazers are out. The Glazers are in. Listen, there is no doubt that Drake has a catalog that was great in the past, but there's nothing he has put out since the Kendrick Lamar beef that has and will stick until we're ready to hear it. I'm not even gonna say until, because you know what? This lawsuit he just put out may be the death of him. And I got another reaction coming for him. Let me know down in the comments about that. I got another reaction coming. But it's proven, Drake has put out about 12 to 15 songs since this beef. All collaborations. I think he had a few in there that were collabs, and it became single songs when he removed the artist from them. But everything Drake has dropped, he sneaked dropped. Kendrick just put out an album we just dropped it. There's no promotion behind this album. There was no, oh, what's coming out. No, we all got word of it, and it came out when we were all doing stuff. So just imagine now that we know this album's out. Like, listen, you at the gym, there's a lot of songs on there that make you lift some weights really good, and for this to be a surprise album and you get the top 5 for that week, you get 7 in the top 10, 10 in the top 15, and all 12 in the top 27. And you guys are not saying this isn't special. This is amazing work by K Dot. And I think it's time that we recognize what's going on. I mean, us, the true fans of hip hop, know what's going on. You could sit here and say, "Oh, this is a real West Coast album." I love the West Coast, always have. Cube has always been one of my favorite artists. NWA. I was around when they dropped in 88, 89, straight out of Compton, and I always mess with the West. I like hip hop in general. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who, West, East. I'm Caribbean. I'm from Tobago, so I listen to everybody. I ain't got no hatred for nobody. You got good music, put it out. I'm gonna listen to it. I just hate when a lot of people just speaking through they blah blah blah. Yo, that song, this All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey. Is that a new version, or is that still the old song that's just getting replayed? That is impressive. I think that song came out like probably 20 years ago, maybe even longer. And I did listen to that Shabuzi. It's like a country song. It's not bad. It's not bad. But listen, Doc, appreciate it. Appreciate you putting out good music to let us hear it again. And we can't wait to hear the next joint, bro. Can't wait for the Super Bowl. Actually, you know what? If you watch the Squabble Up video, at the end of that video, he talks about the Christmas parade. I think that could be the next drop that's gonna happen. That's gonna give Drake a little more seasick, a little more seasick. But right here by Elmo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. That's your next video. See you on the next one.